All right. So we are at the final preview series for the games that are going to be coming out on the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, the ones that we know so far. Obviously, when they announce future ones, we're going to be delving into that. I'm also going to start another series of all the versions that they have missed as well, which is going to be pretty interesting too, and see whether or not they could either come as DLC later on, or there's no real need to have them in there because it's just going to feel like we're doubling up. So in this one, we're going to do it slightly different. We are actually going to use the hardware itself to cover the final three remaining games: Mortal Kombat Advance, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and of course Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition. So let's jump in.
Scorpion, choose your destiny. Excellent. Fight. Get over here! Scorpion wins. Fight! Finish him!
Is that how long the safe course is? Like the entire...
Scorpion wins. Scorpion. Fight! Get over here! Get over here! Get over here! Get over here! Scorpion wins. Fight! Get over here! Fight! Get over here! Get over here! Get over here! Get over here! Finish him! Scorpion wins. Fight! Get over here! Get over here! Get over here! Scorpion wins.
And there we have the this is Mortal Kombat Advance, which is basically Ultimate MK3. With also, I don't know if I can I might just have to reset the emulator. There we go. So it's basically Ultimate MK3, but it's more similar to the home release versions that came out. Surprisingly too, which is pretty awesome, is actually like you can hear the voices when you select the characters, stuff like that. But by God, those controls are terrible. Like absolutely woeful. Terrible stuff. Absolutely terrible stuff. So apparently you can play as obviously Human Smoke. It shows you down here, right? As well as Shao Kahn and Motaro, judging from what I read on GameFAQs. But yeah, this. I mean, it's not bad. Again, we're talking about like a handheld version, which is obviously far superior than any of the like Game Boy versions that ever came out of any Mortal Kombats, because Game Boy Advance is far more powerful. But still, man, it's kind of the control is really rough. But hey, if we can play this stuff online, boy oh boy, this is going to be a treat. So the next one that we're going to load up in real time is, of course, we'll go Deadly Alliance. And you guys get to see what this one's going to look like as well. So this was obviously a home port, oh, sorry, not a home port, a handheld port of the home version of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. So let's get the music up and enjoy it for a little bit. It's just
Sub-Zero. Round one. Fight. Sub-Zero win. Flawless victory. Round 2. Fight. Finish him! Sub-Zero win. Flawless victory. Round 1. Fight! Sub-Zero win. Flawless victory. Round 2. Fight! Finish her! Sub-Zero win. Flawless victory. Round 1. Fight! Sub-Zero win. Flawless victory. Round 2. Fight! Finish her! Sub-Zero wins.
And there we have Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance on the Game Boy Advance. So, feeble. As you can tell, I mean, listen, it's serviceable, but maybe you can understand why. I mean, look at, like, you could barely make out these characters, man. You could barely make out these characters, right? But It's got arcade mode, survival mode, obviously link mode. So that way, if you're obviously back then, if your friend had a Game Boy Advance, you're able to connect and play together. You've got the crypt as well, which is pretty cool. So it had its own little version of the crypt, which is nice, right? So that's groovy. And yeah, so it's not bad. Like it's not bad. In that regard. And it looks like too. Hang on, I'm gonna. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Nice. So down the bottom, left and right, you can either press left, left bumper for might or left or right bumper for sight, right? Oh god, I remember this. I remember this one. Oh shit! I'm already lost already. Oh shit! So that's kind of cool. I mean, that's kind of cool. Again, if we can play this stuff online, that'd be pretty funny. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, so lastly, we're gonna load up Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition, which is another 3D fighter, like 3D era version that was ported to the Game Boy Advance. So let's check this one out.
Serena. Round one. Fight. Round one. Fight. Flawless victory. Round one. Fight. Test your sight. You chose wisely. Round one. Fight.
And that is Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition on the Game Boy Advance. Woo! Now, I must admit, it's probably a better roster than Deadly Alliance, right? Also, they've added in extra stuff, so now you've got Test Your Might, Test Your Sight. Also, you can access the endings bios in there as well, which is pretty cool. It's actually, to be honest, I actually kind of like it a little bit better with its layout than I do in like the standard Deadly Alliance one. Crypt is still the same though. But yeah, this is ultimately it's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. Plus, of course, it's even got a tag team mode as well. I don't know if we can play that. Yeah, we might be able to play it. Good old Sue How. Ball Team Unite. And of course, it was the first time you had Serena playable in a game as well. How do we do the tag? Oh my god, how do we do the tag, bro? No idea. No idea whatsoever. But you can do a real-time tagging, which is pretty awesome when you think about it. So, I'm going to assume this is the first time we actually got real-time tag, in a Mortal Kombat game. Oh, check that out. Not bad. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Just press select. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, nice. So this, like, something like this could be really fun online. This could be really fun online. Now, you'll notice too, obviously they don't have the third weapon stance, right? What they've done is they've incorporated it into essentially a special move, right? Or a particular sort of direction and a move, right? So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Considering what the system was capable of doing or not capable of doing, right? So I'm not against, like, again, like, I'm not against these versions being kind of a bit dinky because, let's be honest, like, look at what they're able to do. Now, of course, back then, being able to do this was, was pretty cool. For those that had handhelds, at least they could play, some of these versions of MK that were coming out on the main consoles on a portable device. But that is it. That is the end of the series of everything in regards to covering what has already been announced for Mortal Kombat Tournament. Sorry, not Tournament Edition. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, with both Mortal Kombat Advanced, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and of course Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition, which is pretty groovy. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I will be doing a series covering the versions that are missing as well. Which, would be pretty interesting to see what's actually sort of been left out currently of the cut. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But obviously, like, because I know a lot of people want Deadly Alliance in there, but let's be honest, like, there is a very specific theme here. And while Tournament Edition and Deadly Alliance on the Game Boy Advance are technically part of the 3D era, visually, because of the hardware, they're not. Right, so they fit much more in with the older era or the legacy style of the games than they do with the 3D era, if they ever get around to bringing them out. So anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think. Catch you next time.